But adding in a yekomaka. Me no buy logistics be brio honum. What I say for unity and for solidarity, for equality and for love. And this unity and love can only be expressed in Islam. World Cup and come closer to it because World Cup it will do credible players bino. In Islam, pe any soma a united this. Aya we ya a show more.
I went to touch the black stone today and I got really close on 2 occasions, and I've had men's genitals squashed up against me at the back. At one point this came off and I was being strangled from behind where they were pushing and pulling this at the back. They had to stop to release me. I was really scared.
What I say for unity and for solidarity, for equality and for love. And this unity and love can only be expressed in Islam. World Cup and come closer to it because World Cup it will do credible players bino. In Islam, pe any soma a united this. Aya we ya a show more.
Stan, we just bumped into him here. When I saw all these thousands of people sleeping on the street, it seemed to me as if you were illegal Hajis who didn't have accommodation, and that's why you were on the streets and not in the tents.
This is my documents which we have paid to the government of Pakistan around 2 lakhs for 26,000 rupees, and this cover all the expenditures which is transportations and accommodation from the Mina, Arfat, Medina as well as the Muzdalifah. But up to now we have spent only one transportation which is from the Jeddah to Makkah.
So the conditions were so bad that you had to sleep on the street?
Very, very bad.
So the conditions were so bad that you had to sleep on the street?
Very, very bad.
There is wisdom in it. Nyame gada ye nyina ewo faako. The bubo mu nyina di. Ye nyina gada faako. The rich not superior to the poor. The strong one not superior to the weak one. Bubo mu nyina di. Ye nyina gada faako. The rich not superior to the poor.
But South African pilgrim Dawood Ndebele feels in practice this isn't always the case.
The rich not superior to the poor.
But South African pilgrim Dawood Ndebele feels in practice this isn't always the case.
The essence of Hajj was to take away those social and economic differences of human beings, to basically simplify it and make it the same. And we've now allowed that to come in. We've allowed the want for profitability to kick in. That to me is the greatest shame.
Dawood's countryman, advocate Ayub Kaka, has travelled on what's for most people a once-in-a-lifetime trip many times. He secured a front row seat at the Hajj, a 5-star hotel literally on the marble of the Grand Mosque.
You know, the hotel that I'm staying in, which is a Darul Tawheed, which is 5-star plus, it has a namaz room where you can pray. But you're in a glass cage outside the real experience of being with the crowds and at ground level and reading with the people.
As night falls, it becomes clear that down on the streets, The experience is more testing for other pilgrims.
My house is very far from the Masjid al-Haram.
Nigerian Muhammad told me he stays too far to go back and forth as he pleases, so he and other pilgrims sit on the floor for up to 18 hours a day outside of the Grand Mosque.
The rich not superior to the poor.
And there are also some others who use any means necessary to get to Makkah for the pilgrimage, with no hotels or any accommodation really to talk of. This is where they sleep. Imran Garda, Al Jazeera, Makkah.
The rich not superior to the poor. But at the internet, you come Makkah.
I talk to the sky at night, but his ears are sober. Since mid-October, so I cut the rope and let my faith bleed out.
The rich not superior to the poor. But at the internet, you come Makkah. But at the internet, you come Makkah.